Welcome to this video. I'm going to show you how to make an invoice template using Microsoft Excel. To start off with, let's go to File, Print, and then go back to your home page, and you'll get these lines appear that show the outline of A4 paper. Makes it a bit easier when creating a template. First of all, we're going to put the address on our template. Go to row 9, B to D. We'll merge those squares, those cells, and drag down to row 12. If we put an address in here, it will fit perfectly in a window envelope. If you're not using window envelopes, then it's a good place for an address anyway. You'll notice the address is coming out in the middle at the moment. If we just align that by clicking Align Text Left, and we can fill out the rest of the address. This is just a fake address I'm putting in. So put in your address. You have 4 lines. There we go. So next up, we're going to put a logo on. If you have headed paper, you won't need to do this bit, but if you don't use headed paper, go to Insert and Picture and find your logo. Okay, so I've added the logo. If you use the corners to resize the image and place it where you want, it's tradition normally to have the logo in the top right corner, like so. And there's a good preview of the invoice so far. So let's put some information on this template. The date is a good place to start. So just put in date. You also can put in account number if you have account numbers or account references for customers. Next up, we're going to put in what the document is, which is an invoice, and we're going to make it stand out a bit, make it nice and clear, so we can put it in bold. So put invoice. Obviously, if you're going to do a credit note, just use the same template but change the word invoice to credit note. I put it in bold and underlined it. Then over here, we can put the value of the services or products we're providing. If we put bold and underline, we can put a pound sign in, and we can align that to show in the middle. And you'll see I've made it symmetrical to the invoice title. We have a column either side of our page. Down the bottom here, we could put a total. So a total of the invoice. Right click, format cells. Takes a little while to load up on my computer. If you go to border, click the border you want, and we create a nice box for our total to go in. Now next to this box, we can write total. We'll merge those two boxes together. It'll just make things look a bit smarter, more presentable. So you can put total or total due, that might be more appropriate, it's up to you. I'll make it bold so once again it stands out. You may want to make the actual numerical total in bold too. So all this space is for the details of the invoices, the products or services we're providing. So if we just merge that row there and we can drag down to the bottom, it gives us a number of lines in which we can write the services or products we are providing. Don't forget to align everything to the left. So this is an example of what could go in these lines here. So bookkeeping services, March 2013, VAT return, quarter end April 2013, and then perhaps some sort of miscellaneous charge. These are just an example of what you could put on this invoice. Now this total due, we might as well have it add up automatically, so equal sum, SUM, open bracket, then drag all the boxes the values could go in, close the bracket, enter, and that total will add up automatically now for us each time we create a new invoice. So £25, $25, whatever, VAT return £35. You'll see the totals adding up automatically for us because of that equation, £5. Now to make these show as monetary values, right click, format cells, number, go to accounting, 2 decimal places, let's click none for the pound sign to show because we have that as the title above. So there we go, so pence shows now. You may want to show the pound sign. If you do, just change the symbol like so, but you may just want to have it as none. It's up to you. Let's take that sign off, that symbol off. So it's looking good. You'll want to put an invoice number in. Let's put that here. You can put it anywhere you want, obviously, make your invoice as you like. So let's merge and let's align to the right this time so it's symmetrical to the date, and account number opposite. So invoice number. You could put it down here if you like, under the account reference. Now down the bottom here, we might want to put our terms in. I always like putting this in, thank you for your custom, put some sort of message in there. You could put follow us on Twitter or whatever you want. Let's make that bold so it stands out, thank you for your custom. And then down the bottom we can put in our payment terms. If you have headed paper, this might already be on there, so just leave it blank. But I can imagine the majority of you, the smaller businesses, don't have headed paper. So let's put payment terms. 30 days from date of invoice. Let's change that to 14 days. Could put in your, let's underline that, make it stand out a bit, or make it bold. Okay, so account number, put your bank details in. Could put in a sort code. Then you just random numbers and put it in. Put it in an address for checks to be sent to, posted to. Once again, if you have headed paper, your address may already be on there, so you won't have to put this in. Very good. Just put in a postcode. So the template's really coming together now. Looks like an invoice. You can move that to the side if you want to, instead of the center. Down the bottom here we could put in some membership body logos. Let's bring that up a bit. So insert picture, find the logos. So like a Sage logo. You may want to put in a Facebook logo. follow us on Facebook or whatever. So there we have it. There's your template. Save it and then just use it over and over again for your customers. Obviously each time you're going to need to change these boxes here for each new invoice, but the template is there, makes life a lot easier for you. If you're using headed paper, obviously you won't need the logo, you probably won't need these, and then maybe some other items on here you need to take off. Thank you for watching. If you need any help at all with creating an invoice, get in touch. If you have any questions, please get in touch. Thank you.